It's good to have you here tonight. I'm going to allow you all, of course, to enter into the room, but of course, welcome into the room. Okay, I'm going to continue to vibe out and shuffle, and we'll see what's going on tonight. Okay, okay. Shandia, welcome into the room. Shandia. Hmm, okay. Sacred Light, welcome into the room. Happy Wednesday to you as well. Danielle, how are you? Welcome into the room. Divinely protected, always connected. Welcome into the room. Shelly, welcome into the room. I'm going to assume you mean Jay. Welcome into the room. Okay. hmm Justice may be incoming. Okay. Something about something being tipped in somebody's favor. Okay. Oh, y'all messing up my name tonight. Woo! Okay. Y'all funny. I know, yeah, I know it's not on purpose. It's funny. Both of y'all did it. It's hilarious. Okay. Wounded healer. Okay, okay. That's very significant on this evening. Wounded healer. Okay. What an oxymoron, and but an amazing one. Wounded healer. Wow. Okay. Good name. Good name. Good understanding. Where have you been understanding? Okay. That established energy is coming back out again. Okay. Blue crystal. Blue crystal. Blessings to you. Good health and wellness. Trees could definitely be significant for somebody. Somebody may be needing to go out into nature, possibly ground yourself, but trees. The Nightmare Before Christmas may be significant to someone as well. Sophie, welcome into the room. Hello. Marty. Y'all, I am so glad y'all be getting what y'all need. I really am. It does my heart so good to see that y'all be getting what y'all need. Okay, we have Love Affair at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Okay. Something about the Ace of Swords. And something is gonna happen all of a sudden. Okay, it's gonna be like a light bulb switching on. It's just gonna be all of a sudden. Something's gonna go from night to day. Um, it's something about a very abrupt change, like abrupt, immediate, an immediate change. Creative Juices Zen, welcome into the room. I feel like all of a sudden you are just gonna know what to do about something. Something that you didn't even you just you couldn't figure it out. And I feel like it's gonna be like a switch. Like you just gonna gain some sort of nudge, some sort of inspiration. Something is going to bridge the gap. It's like something's missing. Someone's trying to figure something out. Desire, welcome into the room. My silent viewers in the background. Okay, my intercessors. I love that y'all even have honored and taken to that name. I love that for y'all. Okay. My silent intercessors, thank you so much. Okay. Your presence is always felt, it is always needed, it is always appreciated. Okay. I know y'all be bridging the gap too. Y'all are the ones who are behind the scenes. Y'all moving the monitors in place. Y'all queuing up the sound. Y'all working things out. I appreciate it. Okay. Things are beginning to come together, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Mm-hmm. Things are starting to come together. I feel like you began to see the stages of something being built. Okay. You had to wait for the foundation to settle. You began to see the framework and the structure of the house beginning to be built. And then you came back, there was siding. Okay. Next week you came back, there was a roof, and then the windows were there. It's something about you checking the progress of things. Okay. Alicia, welcome into the room. Miss Lana's daughter, 71. Okay. Well, very demure. Okay. Okay. So all right. So let's just see what's going on. I have no real trigger point, but I will say this. There is an energy of regret. I'm not tapping into that. Not on purpose, I'm not. Not on purpose, I'm not. Morgan Black Tarot, welcome into the room. Okay. Andrea, Andrea, Andrea. Okay. Hmm. Mm. Regret. It's not you though. Y'all remember that song by Latoya? You must regret the day you left me. You must regret the day that you left me. Like somebody's there. Like that's the song that was playing. I was like, do I want to say that? But yeah, yeah, yeah. Boundaries. Boundaries. Yeah. Yes. Boundaries. Boundaries. Yeah. That's it's out there. It's out there. Okay. There you go again. There go that established energy again. I'm man, listen. So a man thinketh, so is he. That's what I'm gonna say to this. Cause isn't it crazy? And then I'm gonna get into this. Isn't it crazy how we can believe, and I'm gonna be vulgar, how we can believe the bullshit that is happening in our lives and give it so much power and give it so much energy and give it so much praise, worrying about it, worshiping the problem in essence. But when the good things start to happen in our lives, we can't believe it. Like it's almost like, oh, it's too good to be true. Has not any good ever happened in your life? I'm just saying. The very breath you breathe is a blessing. And it's the simple things that we can't take for granted. You don't believe me? Hold your breath. Hold your breath and tell me what you think. Come on, London. I'm telling you, I'm coming. I'm gonna get over there, Laura Croft. Okay, I'm gonna get over there. To everything that I want to do. I'm not saying maybe anymore. I'm gonna get over there, and I'm gonna meet you, Laura. Okay, we're gonna have a lovely conversation, possibly over a little spot of tea. You know what I mean? I do my little accent for you. Don't know exactly where it comes from, but I'll probably do it for you. Just a little bit more. But anywho, I'm not coming to Australia. We already had this conversation, Blue Crystal. Okay, we've had this conversation. Not willingly. When I tell you that the divine will have to come down from glory and tell me to go to Australia, and then even if he told me to, he would have to drag me kicking and screaming. Okay, and I don't kick and scream. I'm not going to Australia. Not willingly. I'm not. Who does that? Who says, "Hey, you guys, let's go take a trip to Australia"? I don't think anybody that I know has ever said that, because the internet has petrified the hell out of people. And I didn't even need the internet before that. I knew before the internet. Okay, because before Snapchat, before Instagram, and before TikTok, there were encyclopedias. I'm not coming to Australia. I love you, but I will wave at you from a distance. Okay, I'm not about to wake up and be sleeping next to itsy bitsy spiders. I can't do it. I love spiders as a spirit animal, and I can look at a picture all day. I can watch a video all day long, but to actually personally encounter something that is as big as my face, I would rather not. Okay? And that's just the least of them. You hear me? The least of them. Let's not talk about just walking. Just walking. Just walking. Okay? You think you're safe. Okay? You think you're cool. You get in your little car. You think you're safe. No, you turn on the air conditioner, and what gets blown in your face? A spider. They're everywhere. Okay. Anywho. Mm-mm. All right. Let's see what's going on in this energy here. Okay. And cute koala. From what I hear, koalas ain't that cute. They're very dangerous. Okay. No, but let's see. No, okay. For real, for real, for real. See. So Nashville, hell yeah, I'll come to Nashville. I don't drink anything like that, but I'll come to Nashville. Yeah. You gonna meet me at the airport, Desire? Richie. Okay, so let's see. Divine. Now that all my joking is aside, okay. Divine, what is the overall vibe for tonight's live? What is the overall vibe? Ricky. Ricky. See, thank you for your correction. Okay, so we have recharge, okay? Breathe, let go, clear your mind. The movie Wait Until Exhale could be very significant. I feel like there's definitely something that someone's releasing. And when I say you are letting something be, you are letting something be. There's 2 points of time that could be very significant: the rising of the sun or the setting of the sun. So dawn could be significant. Okay. So there's definitely so distance. Okay. So there's definitely detachments here at this present time. I feel like cycles, more so cycles than anything else. That's what I've been feeling more so in the energy that's been resonating. So endings. I feel like there's things that you have released, and this possibly even a long time ago. But I feel like there's people who have come to the realization that leave it alone, leave it alone. Like I feel like there's something that you no longer give anything to because you don't have it. You are empty. Whew. Hell, that was even an exhale for me. Something is a relief. That's all I feel. All I feel is relief. Like there's a relief. Like something has really truly been handed over. Somebody has really laid their burdens down by the riverside. Okay. Um, yeah. Yeah. Yep. Divine, clarify the nature. What's the recharge? So waves, emotions, worry, fear. I feel like you're healing those spaces. I feel like something about a quiet stream. I feel like you're seeking something that is more solid, something more still, something more peaceful. I feel like something's been too turbulent, for a while. Emotions being all over the place. But I'm now also seeing the King of Cups. So I feel like there definitely could be some maturing, some easing of the emotions, something about flowing. Okay. Some people were meant to swim upstream. You wasn't built like that. I feel like stop going against the current. Okay. Sometimes it's a cause for that, but I feel like this isn't one of those moments. This isn't one of those do it yourself kind of moments, okay? This is something that you have to learn, something that you have to flow with. There's something about information that you are to absorb, something about going with the flow so you could be a sponge, because there's something that you're supposed to soak up from this, but something very significant about information. I'm seeing the Page of Swords. At this time, you're a student. I'm also seeing steward. Okay. So there's something that you're definitely doing, something you're taking care of, something you're handling. Okay. It could definitely be your emotions. I'm seeing get a grip. I'll keep on wanting to grab. So it's something you need to get a grip of. I feel like it's your emotions. Okay. What else, Divine? What else is here? Okay. Who said boundaries? Boundaries. So something definitely about time today and boundaries. I feel like so let me show you. So boundaries, okay. Disrespectful. Enough is enough. Defend yourself, okay. But just boundaries more so specifically. We have time here. Delay, procrastination, too busy. Okay. And then we also have today. Okay. So if you ask me anything about a time, today. Very significantly, once in a lifetime. So good vibes now, in the moment. I feel like you're not wasting any time. I feel like you do things spot on. It's something about a very clear, precise mind. It's something about spontaneity. That's do you impulse, improv, impulse. There's something you're able to do spot on without a moment. I feel like you waste no time protecting yourself now. You waste no time. There are no second chances. You don't get a chance to do it again. If I tell you what it is and you do it, you did it on purpose. You did it because you want to. You could have chose any other option, but it's something about disrespect. Enough is enough. I feel like that's what the change is. That's what the recharge. The recharge is remembering who you are as an individual and remembering the self worth. And this isn't even saying that you're being a hard ass. I feel like no, it's like why would I allow myself to go back through something that I've been through before? I know what this looks like. It's something about recognizing something. I know what this looks like. And you don't waste any time letting it be known. You protect yourself at all costs because now ain't the time to be playing games. Because if you know anything about the world we live in right now, welcome to the Hunger Games, okay? And may the odds be ever in your favor, okay? What else, Divine? Mm, So laughter, happiness, joy, healing at all cost. You're protecting that at all costs. You're protecting your peace at all costs. Okay. Envy at the bottom of the deck. I feel like there are individuals who watching you and the light that you have right now is something about you not easily broken. I feel like you let people think whatever you let them think whatever they wanted. I feel like you let people think whatever they wanted to think. And I feel like you went off in your pocket. You went off in your space. You went off in your cave, if you will, and you sat with yourself. And I feel like you walked yourself through every possible variable, every possible scenario within an experience. And you asked yourself, what do I do now? Because you can't worry about anybody else. You can't worry about what anybody else is doing. You can't worry about what they're thinking because that's individuals outside of yourself. You don't hold any power over these people and you can't make them do anything. I feel like the only person that you really truly are in control of, and the only person you can make realize and understand what you have gone through for real is yourself. And the only person that you can hold accountable at the moment is yourself. I feel like sometimes as human beings, we have to just let go of what we think other people think about what happened. Because when it's really all said and done, the only person that's left at the end of an ending is you. You're left with the aftermath. Does that person have their own aftermath? Absolutely. But you're left with your own aftermath, and you're the one that has to pick up the pieces. If you're ending something, you can't expect anybody else to have any responsibility over the broken spaces because I feel like two people walk away from a space broken no matter how happy a person may appear after an ending. Because I can guarantee you, if nothing is wrong with a person after some sort of emotional breaking or cycle ending, something is wrong with them. That's just my opinion. That's my opinion. If somebody can just walk away from something and just be completely okay and not go through any form of emotion or anything like that, that gives me an individual who never cared in the first place, who always has stock somewhere else. And I'll leave it at that. Divine, what's this laughter? I wish, I wish before I pick this up, this cost a lot. That right there costs a lot. If somebody asked me to give you a price on laughter, happiness, joy, and hit, I wouldn't even know what to tell you. I will sew it up to the highest bidder. Because I feel like the number will keep on going up. What is the cost of peace? What is the cost? Because laughter, my question, I wish somebody would have told me that it costs this much. And those who know what I'm talking, and I can't explain it to y'all. I cannot. Those who know what I'm talking about, when you know that you know that you know that you know what I'm talking about. I wish somebody would have told me that it cost this much. Because the funny thing about it is, I didn't pay for a dime of it in currency. I wish. I wish somebody would have told me. But I had to come to the realization that nobody could tell me about it because nobody been through it. Because it's my own version. Nobody could tell me. Because I feel like if I asked anybody, what is the cost of peace? What would you say the cost of peace is? I feel like nobody will even be able to really measure it. I feel like you can give it a nice little number. You know what I mean? Like I feel like, ooh, peace costs $10 million. That's not a bad price. You see what I'm saying? Like $10 million, like that's not a bad price. But like realistically, I'm like thinking like really $10 million, is that enough? If somebody said, I'll give you $10 million for your peace, would you accept the offer? That's what I'm saying in essence. Like if your piece costs anything and you could never get it back, you would never know what peace feels like after this. You see what I'm saying? Like let's just say, catch this. You know how they be like, "Ooh, there's peace after the midst of a storm." You would never know what that feels like. You would be going through the storm, feeling the hell of it. Like you would never again understand what peace in the midst of a storm is. I don't know why this is so significant and why I'm stuck here right now, but like I feel like we need to understand the gravity of the things that we take for granted. Cuz like I feel like sometimes we get so money hungry that we forget how much it costs to even get that. Okay, I'm gonna move forward. Wheezy, what's going on, Wheezy? We have family. Okay. So blood ties, inner circle. I feel like this isn't even past energy. This is giving me soul family. I feel like you're definitely about to meet individuals that you vibe with, that kind of in a way understand who you are as an individual. So I feel like there's going to be some relation possibly on the soul level. Cause like I feel like that's the space that people who are awoken or who are experience that journey of awakening, you feel like you're misunderstood in that particular space because it's something about just elevating to a level where sometimes you feel like you just exist in that space and you exist in that space only, or that becomes the more dominant space because you can't help being aware and knowing that you are aware. Like you literally can't turn it off. Like it's just always, it's like a passive thing, like it's always there. And I feel like even in spaces where you don't want to care or don't want to be bothered with what you feel like, you can't ignore it. Like it's just there. Thank you so much for the super chat. Let me see what that, can I see who it's from? Let me see. Reba. Reba, thank you so much, Reba. Okay. Blessings to you tenfold. Okay. So let's see in depth what this energy is surrounding. This is definitely, yeah, it's giving me it almost feels like a trade for a trade because I feel like there's been an ending of some sorts. I feel like there's been a disconnection of many people who stood in prominent spaces. I feel like those spaces are now empty for the filling. I feel like, in essence, someone is almost going through applications of many different sectors of the life. Friendships. It's like, and friendship number one, friendship number two. Okay, main, okay, and main being, the partner, I feel like it's those kind of thing. It feels like, those associates, almost like filling out roles within a movie, associate number one and person who peeks out from the window, and this like stuff like that. Like, I feel like you're filling those spaces now. I feel like those spaces are open for the filling, and I feel like what's going to be attracted to you are those persons who are supposed to fill those spaces. Okay, connections. So the temperance is at the bottom of the deck. Okay, Morgan Black Tarot, thank you so much. Okay, thank you. Lord, I was wondering how I was gonna pay my bills this month, and y'all just blessing me in this room. Thank you. Let me stop playing. Um, but no, thank you so much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, I feel like information is definitely significant. Okay, so let's see. Let's see. Divine, what is this message here? Because like I feel like it's just so what I'm hearing is self-serving as well as self-soothing. I feel like somebody's just in the space where you are putting yourself first and you do not care. You just don't care. Divine, what's the message here? What is the message here? Hmm. Two of wands as well as the strength. Okay. I feel like someone's trying to tame some approach, almost like someone is trying to stop themselves from coming towards you because they feel drawn to you. I feel like no matter what someone does, they're always going to remember you in some sort of way, whether they're able to get to you or not. I feel like when you walk away from a space, particularly when you walk away from a space, I feel like people feel your absence, whether it's in a month, 2 months, 3 years, or whatever. Your absence is significant because there's a space that cannot be filled. And I feel like when anyone leaves a space, that should be the sentiment. But there's something very specific about what you do that cannot be replicated in any way, shape, form, or fashion. You are the only person to do what you can do. And if anybody did try to imitate that, everyone else will recognize that immediately. Like, you legit cannot be copied. And if you are copied, that person will be called out immediately. With the sun at the bottom of the deck, somebody will be revealed like on the spot. Okay. But in this particular moment, it feels like someone is trying to stop themselves from coming towards you. Divine, clarify, please. Clarify, please. Two of wands, the strength. Yes, the princess of wands. This is the princess of wands, y'all. Okay, dirty dancing. Like, somebody wants you bad. Okay, Princess of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Somebody wants you, somebody's watching you. Okay, I feel like somebody feels like you look really good right now. Hotty toddy. Okay, hot and spicy. Okay, a delicious churro. Okay, looking delicious. Okay, moist, good enough to eat, edible arrangement. They're liking everything about you. Okay. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm speaking all nice and cool, but I swear to God, man, two wands, the strength as well as the princess of wands. Tell me this ain't somebody trying to stop the feeling. Okay, don't fight the feeling, is what they say. But somebody's trying to stop the feeling. Somebody's trying to resist the need to dance for you. Okay, somebody wants to dance for you, but they want to dance for you with only t-shirt and they panties on. I'm just saying. Okay, I mean this is tarot after dark. Okay, and they want to turn off the lights and light a candle. Okay, I mean, okay, who you dancing for? Okay, strip tease much. Okay, let me stop playing. Let's just see. Clarify this this Princess of Wands divine. I mean, some people like this. Okay, okay, Eight of Pentacles. Okay, listen. I feel like somebody's trying to figure out a way to get to you, and I feel like somebody knows that this is possibly one of those ways that could work. Okay, somebody is possibly even putting in that work. Okay, to make sure that you see them. Okay, with the temperance, yes. Somebody is feeling like, and I don't even mean it in like a real nasty kind of way. Cause like it doesn't even give me like a seductive energy. I feel like somebody is in that space where they feeling like something that possibly something that y'all always used to do, maybe being that thing, okay? Like Lauren Hill say that thing, okay? I feel like maybe doing that thing that they normally do, they feel like that would be the thing that they will find success with it. But I feel like somebody is realizing that you've changed in a way with the Eight of Pentacles as well as the Temperance. I feel like in some way, maybe in a way that did suit you and that did work. Okay, I feel like that's one of those things that don't work now. Like something about you has possibly changed so much that that's something that you no longer give your attention to. You no longer give your time to that. And I feel like maybe that was the notion. Maybe that was the move anyway. Maybe that is the thing that needs to happen. Okay. Seven of Wands. Yeah. So Seven of Wands, the Temperance, like that's something that no longer works for you. Like I feel like you're in a different space. I feel like it's something about you guarding yourself, protecting yourself from maybe from particular energies, or you're holding up boundaries as well with the Seven of Wands. But that's what it feels like. It doesn't feel serious. It doesn't feel serious at all, to be honest. Moving forward, Divine. I feel like it feels like a love bomb. That's what it feels like. If I can give it anything, that's what it feels like. With the six of wands, okay? I feel like your focus with the temperance and the six of wands, it's somewhere else. Six of wands came out earlier for the reading. Remember that? I feel like somebody's focus is somewhere else. I feel like with your change of focus, with you diverting your attention to something else, because while somebody else was playing games, somebody else was working. Because with this Eight of Pentacles, like I said, somebody sees that you've changed. Somebody sees that you've put your time and your attention to something else because you don't got no time for this. You don't have no time for this right now. Okay. You don't have no time. Boundaries, time, and today. I don't have time to play with you, little girl. Guy. I ain't got time. We don't have it. We got things to take care of. Six of Wands, Divine. Six of Wands for me, please. With the Three of Wands, yes. There's something that I need to put my attention into something else. Okay. I feel like something else needs your attention. Okay. Something else could be on fire and you need to be putting that fire out. Okay. Or just simply put, something needs your attention. Something else needs your attention. You put your focus into yourself. You put your focus into the things that you wanted to accomplish. There's things that you wanted to see fulfilled, maybe even possibly before the end of this year. Okay. Where are you on your checklist? No, this is not nobody checking you. This is us saying, hey, have you accomplished anything that you said that you wanted to accomplish before this year has ended? And if you haven't, is it too late to check the list off of some of those things? Can some of those things be done before December 31st? Okay. Divine, what else? Uh-huh, with the tower. Yes, something else could be ablaze. Something else could be on fire. Something else could need your attention. Okay. I feel like while one thing is going down, something else is coming up. I'm hearing a monument erected in your honor. Okay. Mm-hmm. 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 Divine, what's this tower? Okay, Seven of Swords. Interesting. Definitely giving me under the radar, sudden surprise, shocking, something that someone doesn't see coming. With the Eight of Wands. Interesting. Divine, clarify the Tower and the Seven of Swords, please. Oh, with the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this Queen of Pentacles, Divine, in relation to the Seven of Swords? Okay, the Lovers. Interesting. And the Lovers and the Queen of Pentacles. The Moon. Okay, so listen, listen. I know some people gonna be like, mm. I feel like for some of you, you've been in a space so long where you are used to being by yourself. Okay, you're used to being by yourself. You're used to doing everything by yourself. You're so self-reliant. You're so independent. We know. I understand. I feel where you're coming from. I got you. Okay. You've done a lot to uplift yourself. You've done a lot to build yourself up. Okay. You've done a lot to establish yourself. Cool. I got you. I understand that as well. Okay. So listen, I feel like you're the type of individual now who has to be caught off guard and you have to be surprised. Okay. You are the type of individual, in order to like really believe something has happened for you or in order to like really like it has to catch you off guard. It's one of those kind of situations where you could be sitting at the bar minding your own business, then somebody just walk up on you and say, hey, is this seat taken? It's not. Thank you so much. I'm going to sit here. And this person is just going to start to have a conversation with you. And this conversation can be very captivating. Okay. I feel like people be like, oh, that ain't got it. It will never happen for you if you don't get your ass up and go sit at a bar. Okay. It kills me that people be manifesting stuff. Ooh, I want to meet somebody and I want to meet him at this kind of situation. You want to meet him at the grocery store, but you always going to restaurants. Okay. So maybe you need to change your narrative. Maybe you need to be more specific because you know you don't do no damn cooking. So where you gonna meet him at the grocery store? Okay. I feel like change. your thinking, change the narrative in order to get something that you manifest. Sometimes you have to put yourself in that space. Okay. People be wanting new cars, but you don't never go test drive anything at the dealership. What you doing? Do you expect it to just fall out of the sky if you don't position yourself to get it? So a man thinketh, so he becomes. You have to put yourself in the position, the idea. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen, meaning it can't be proved. So trust is an exercise of faith. Anywho, we love hermit mode, but we also want to be with somebody. You such a walking oxymoron. Wow, check this out. The Hierophant as well as the devil. That's very interesting. If that ain't an all and all out fight, I don't know what is. Okay. Ah, that's deep. Okay. I'm hearing don't be so heavenly bound that you know earthly good. Okay. Like fine example. Okay, you can be like I was talking about earlier. You can be a very intuitive, spiritual individual. Blah blah blah. I got you. You know, I resonate with this too. So, um, it's something about always being in that space so much that you too high, like you just too there, like and down here it doesn't suit you. It just like it's like don't be so heavenly bound that you're not earthly good. Like don't think that you're so up there that you don't resonate with this because you do. But I feel like don't be so heaven bound that you know earthly good. That's crazy. What's up, Divine? With this moon, like why all of a sudden? Why is everything under the radar? Okay. With the Prince of Disc, okay? Something about behind the scenes. It's almost like something is still being worked out, something is still being moved, something is still being positioned until a certain particular time. Divine, this Prince of Disc, what is with the Fool. Yeah, it's almost like something is happening for you to be able to start over. Like a new relationship could be significant for somebody in the near future. Okay, something you don't see happening, something you don't see coming, something that's just gonna be just a pleasant surprise. I feel like this is definitely gonna be a shock, and somebody just gonna be having a conversation with somebody and say, oh girl, I think I met somebody, you know, I think I met somebody. And I feel like a conversation is going to turn into a consistent narrative, and I feel like somebody could turn into the person of your dreams, or the person you never knew you needed. We're not going to talk about time frame. I'm not going to say soulmate. I don't know. All I know is someone is in a position to meet someone, and it be a pleasant surprise. Is what it feels like. Okay, yeah, something definitely about a fresh, clean start, fresh, clean energy, like it being new. This is not something that's being backtracked. This is not something that's coming up from previous experiences. I feel like this is somebody who's been possibly maybe wanting an opportunity with you, but maybe watching you to see if it's okay to move towards you. Because I feel like maybe there's somebody in your energy that you know of that feels like you've been so focused, okay, that they don't want to interrupt something that they feel you have going on. Because I feel like somebody feels like something is very important to you because of the attention you're giving it. You're giving something so much attention that somebody doesn't want to disturb that. I feel like somebody's being very respectful in a way. of what you have going on. But this could also, in a way, be showing up as even a missed opportunity, unbeknownst to you, because of how intently you're moving towards something that it looks like you don't have time for anything else. That's a lot. Is that all, Divine? Okay. Okay. We have the sun. So something is definitely about to be revealed. Something that was hidden underneath the moon. Because Divine, what's the moon? Now I want to know what the moon is. What's the moon? Okay, the Eight of Swords. Yes, so it's almost like something was still being worked on. Okay, something was still being worked on. Something could have possibly had you stuck. Something may have been interfering with something. I feel like maybe there was still something that you were connected to. I feel like there was. I'm hearing entanglement. Okay, so there was something that still had you twisted up in it. Maybe this is something that you didn't know about. This could possibly some sort of soul tie in a way. Soul ties could be positive or negative. I'll say that as well, because some soul ties have been beautiful experiences for myself. Um, but I feel like there are things that, of course, that will make themselves known as well. But I feel like something was still being worked on behind the scenes with the moon. I feel like something was being cleared out as well, especially with the fool being present, because I feel like with the fool being present, that's a completion of a cycle. So the world or the universe in this particular deck has already happened, and we have the Ace of Cups here at the bottom of the deck. So I feel like there's an opportunity of something that's going to be very emotionally fulfilling for you. That could be revealing itself with the sun, an opportunity of a new form of happiness for you, something that you didn't see coming. The sun, Divine. The sun, okay? So the Prince of Swords as well as the Two of Cups. So somebody has been watching you, okay, to make sure it was okay to approach you. I feel like somebody has the green light, okay? Okay, somebody has the green light with the sun, the Prince of Swords, as well as the Two of Cups. Like, what? Like, I feel like somebody is getting ready to approach you, because I feel like somebody could have been worried that it wouldn't be the right time. But I feel like somebody doesn't want to miss out on an opportunity to possibly get to know you. This isn't giving me a thirsty energy. This is giving me somebody who really wants to get to know you. I feel like they could possibly want to go get a cup of coffee with you. They could want to go to dinner, maybe go dance and do something. But somebody wants an opportunity to get to know you. But I feel like somebody finally has the green light. I feel like this is something that somebody's been thinking about very strategically. But I feel like while somebody was thinking about this strategically, I feel like they were making sure all their ducks were in a row as well. Prince of Swords, Two of Cups, Divine. Prince of Swords, Two of Cups. Yeah, so seven of wands. Absolutely. I feel like this is something that definitely took a lot of time. It took a lot of patience. I feel like this took a lot of endurance as well. Okay. I feel like somebody is seeking after some sort of just reward. Because like I feel like somebody feels like they've put enough time, put enough action into a particular space. Feeling like this is something maybe you've been a little resistant towards, a little guarded off from, as well with the Seven of Swords. I feel like sometimes Seven of Wands. Okay, I feel like sometimes we hinder ourselves. I feel like we protect those spaces within ourselves that don't need any protecting. I feel like when you've been through it and experience, you just know better. And I don't feel like that's anything that you need to protect. I feel like those are the things that you can just simply say no to. Not wanting to be a part of as well. But there's something about, okay, thank you, Divine. There's something about proceed with caution is what this gives with this Prince of Swords, Two of Wands, as well as the Seven of Wands, Two of Cups, and Seven of Wands. This definitely gives me an energy of proceed with caution. You can proceed, but proceed with caution, okay? With this Seven of Wands, okay? Lastly, Divine, Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's this energy of someone having been by themselves for a very long time. And maybe not a long time, but someone who has been by themselves, okay, for a while. I feel like it's taken a lot for you to build yourself up, for you to grow and excel as an individual, and to say, or even put yourself in a space where you feel like you are good to even want to be in a relationship. I feel like that was the thing, that was the space. Like you wanted to make sure you were secure enough for yourself first, and then for others. Because I feel like, why would you be concerned about other people's feelings about yourself when you don't even know how you feel about yourself? I feel like in order to understand something like that, you have to really walk yourself through many different things. Okay. I'm not even saying something as deep as dark nights of the soul and all the other stuff. No, we talking about something as simple as walking yourselves through what you've been through as an individual as it relates to yourself. Because as I said, I feel like sometimes we concern ourselves so much with what other people think about us that we forget about what we think about ourselves. So much so that we begin to live the lives that people said that we should live versus living the lives that we want to. And I feel like that's also the reason why there's so many people who are walking around so unhappy with life because they didn't go after their heart's desires, but they went after the desires of other people for them. Okay. Yep. Hmm. With the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, it's something about you knowing who you are as an individual. And as I said, that's something that took a lot of time because that man took forever to show his face. It's something about just a lot of time. You took a lot of time to build yourself up as an individual, whether this was at the forefront or rather this was behind the scenes. I feel like there's just a lot of time you spent in getting to know yourself, getting to know who you are as an individual. Because as I said, with the Nine of Pentacles, like Nine Pentacles, that took a lot of time. It's a lot of growth there. Having to consider what you gone through after all of this time. All of everything that Nine of Pentacles, people be like, oh, that's single, sexy, and independent. Yeah, that's single, sexy, independent, and all those great things. But that took some time. That took some work. Do you know how difficult, not even hard, how difficult it is to excel as a sole individual in this particular economy, no matter how much money you make? When you can stand alone as a sole individual, even outside of the pentacle forms, the physical things, outside of that, as an individual, having to hold yourself together and having to consistently build yourself up in a space that you feel is designed to break you down, to need you as if you were dough for pie crust, to spread you thin, okay? Who's needing this message on tonight? Because this is deep. Okay, I haven't been here in a minute. This is pulling. I feel like someone has been just wanting to know the truth, to hear it for face value is what I'm hearing, and that doesn't have to be harsh. I feel like just somebody has just been needing to hear the truth or hear what you feel is some sort of confirmation for you. Cause it's like once you get past the baby mama dramas and the ooh, this relationship didn't work out, what are you left with? You're left with the man in the mirror. And no, I'm not trying to be corny because of Michael Jackson. No. You're really left to look at the person in the mirror, and the only person that your life counts to. People can say a lot of things to me. I am not changing from my theory. I just respect other persons as well. I'll say this: you are the only person who your life matters to. Yes, people can feel your life. Yes, people can care about you. You are the only person that your life matters to, what you want to do, how you feel about things. Because as I said, you can tell people a million and one different things about yourself. But once someone has made up in their mind who you are as an individual in their life, that's all they will think about. That's all they will consider, no matter what you tell them, no matter what you say to them. I've seen it happen. I feel like the only person that it really matters to is you. You're the person who's left with the aftermath. Your life matters only to you. And you are the one that has to build your life up. You are the one that has to pick yourself up when you fall. Yes, people can help along the way, but I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, your dream, what you want to do, what you want to see manifest in this life, no one can help you with that but you. Because if you stop, nobody else can pick that up. Somebody can pick up a dream like yours or use it, but they can't do it. And it's like I don't mean to be so, but it's the truth. It's the truth. No one is required to save you. No one is required to help you. Some of you are looked at such a reliant individual that you really truly only ask for help when you absolutely need it. And even when you need it, there's even hesitation with that because it's such a vulnerable space for you. Not that you don't feel like you need the help, but it's almost like you don't know how to. It's such an unfamiliar space to you that you don't know how to submit to it. And Reba, that is okay. I lose desire to fulfill dreams every single day. But one thing that I did tell myself is I won't lose the passion. I feel like sometimes we do things and we expect things to work out in the way that we want them to work out. Even no expectation is an expectation because I feel like sometimes when we say that we don't expect anything is it's a false sense of belief because we know we want things to happen. We know we want attention. We know we want to blow up because sometimes those are the only things to make things move forward. But I feel like sometimes when you let things be, things will pop off in their own time. It's something about you just doing the work. And I feel like with you just doing the work, you're putting it out there for it to do what it's supposed to. Some things take time. Maybe something that you put out isn't meant to grow until a month later because maybe the divine, unbeknownst to you, the divine is seeing what you would do in the midst of a drought, in the midst of your expectations not being fulfilled. Will you continue when you don't get what you want or don't get what you expect that you didn't say you were expecting? But I feel like that was the message. I feel like don't be so hard on yourself as well. If you haven't done things on your checklist for this, pull that list out. Put it out. Look at it in the face. Look at it and see what you haven't done. And if you feel like there's things you can still do within the next 2 months, do them. Make time to do them. Commit. And that's the start. I feel like sometimes we just need to just do. And we need to just start to allow things to flow. Let's stop going against the current. I don't feel like now is the time to go against the current. I feel like now, if this is just my opinion, I feel like right now in this particular moment to go against the current is to go against the will. But that's just how I feel about it. But anywho, you guys, that was the reading, that was the live. Hopefully, these messages resonated with you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And of course, you're able to take something from them that you could use. If there's anything that you guys need from me, you can find those details down below within the description box. And of course, as always, my good, beautiful people, remember to conquer this night, okay? Bye, guys.